Hey, what's going on? Victor Adetiba here with Mansa Tech Training Academy, back with some additional IT success tips for you to be successful making that transition into your technology career. So last time we were here, we talked about LinkedIn. We talked about searching for jobs and some of the parameters for how you could apply and filters that you could set up while you were doing that search. Now I want to talk about actually saving those filters so that they pop up and notify you consistently whenever jobs that fit your parameters pop up. And I also want to talk about some of the additional filters that maybe most people don't see when they look or overlook when they're looking at the LinkedIn profile. So we're gonna go ahead and share my screen again. So you should be able to see um, LinkedIn here on the right of your screen. And again, we've got Scrum Master filter pulled up for Scrum Master positions. So we're gonna set a few filters just like we did in our previous video. So we're gonna go to date posted and we're gonna say jobs posted within the last week. 72K results down from the 110K that we saw originally. We're going to leave experience level, we'll leave company, we'll leave job type. We will set this to remote positions, and we're going to ask it to show us the 13 jobs. And so if we were happy with this filter alone, what we could do is we would click set alert, right? And so what this is going to do is it's going to create this job alert in our alert profile. And so it's going to say any job that says Scrum Master, that is a remote position, that gets posted, we should be notified daily of this. And we want to get similar alerts for similar jobs. Now I can trash this, and so delete that filter, or I can come in and edit it and change the frequency from daily to weekly. I can set my email notifications to where I get an email and a notification within LinkedIn, or just an email or just a LinkedIn notification. And I can set it to whether or not I want to get notified of similar job alerts, and I can delete it from here as well. However, this isn't enough for me. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one, and I'm going to back out. And we're going to go back to this search. So we've got Scrum Master jobs, 145 posted within the last week, 72K results. We're going to go back and select remote positions only again. So it's going to show us 13K results. Now, the one that a lot of people overlook is this all filters button here, right? And so this is where the gold is at. So if you click this, you can select some additional options that don't show up here, right? So these first few already show up, right? So the date posted, experience level, the company, the job type. But now we're going to get a little bit deeper, right? After on-site and remote, you see some additional ones, right? Um, you can filter by location. So Dallas, Texas, Raleigh, North Carolina, Seattle, Washington, Atlanta, Georgia. You can filter by industry. And so this is what I teach a lot of my students. If you're transitioning from a career in healthcare or a career in hospitality or a career in insurance, you can actually come in here and select that filter so that your previous job experience that you've got transitions over into your new role. So if you were maybe an insurance agent or an insurance adjuster and you want to transition to a career in insurance as a Scrum Master, don't you think that that experience that you had, that previous 5, 10, 15 years in the insurance industry would be a benefit to a recruiter or a hiring manager? Absolutely. And so I would say that you should not necessarily focus 100% of your energy towards jobs that are in your industry, but you should focus the majority of your energy, I would say, towards positions that are within the industry that you are transitioning from. After that, we can also dive a little bit deeper, and this is actually my favorite section of all of the filters, and that's the salary. And so you can get really specific about the salary range that you want to apply for so that positions that maybe aren't offering as much as you want don't show up. on your results list. So you can filter out positions. For my students, I say anything that's 100K and up is what we should be applying to as a Scrum Master. So you can select 100K plus, and you see that there are over 1,000 positions that fit this criteria. You can say 120 and up, still over 1,000. I'm just going to click on 80K for giggles, right? But even there's still over 1,000 positions here, over 1,000 positions at each one of these. And as you go up, you'll see that it gets a little bit less. So 600 positions, 400 positions, 265 positions. So really the sweet spot for my students, I would say, is anything over 100K or more. But if you got a specific goal, maybe you're transitioning from a previous position and you know you're already making 120K and it has to be at least 120 and up, start with that filter. You can also select benefits. So 401K, pension, tuition assistance, medical. Depending on these benefits, some are very important to some people, some are more important than others. And so once you've selected the ones that are important to you, you can hit show these results. And so now it shows you positions in the city and state and the industry with the salary range that you're looking for. And now this is the alert that you want to set. So instead of getting maybe 5,000 potential positions every week, you now filtered it down to maybe just 1,000. Or if you select, again, your city and state, you can filter it down a little bit more. And so setting this filters, particularly with the salary range requirement in place, as well as turning this alert on so you actually get that alert and it pops up in your notifications, your feed here. Let me see if I can find one here, right? So this is 30 plus jobs that fit an alert for Microsoft Dynamics that I had. 30 plus jobs for an alert that fit a Workday alert that I had set up, right? And so you will be getting these alerts in your feed. They'll come to your email inbox if you want them to. So now you can focus your energy on positions in places with the benefits, with the salary requirements that align with what your needs are. So you can cast a little bit of a narrower net, because when you do that job search and see over 150, sometimes 300,000 positions that are available, it can be a little bit daunting. It can be a little bit scary to try to apply to all those positions. And so narrow it down. There are a few other tips and tricks that we're going to throw out here, and I'll talk about in a future video, future IT success tips video. But setting up these filters on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is just one of these job boards. There's Monster, ZipRecruiter, Career Builder, Dice, Indeed, so many other job platforms, professional networking platforms where recruiters are posting positions that you need to set these alerts up for. So we'll touch on some of those in the future, and I'll talk to you about how you can do a little bit of reconnaissance on these positions and recon on these recruiters and your potential people who will be interviewing you ahead of your interviews, so that you can increase your chances for success. Again, my name is Victor Adetiba. I appreciate you for hanging out with me today. If you have heard about this role of a Scrum Master, but you're not exactly sure what it is and you want to get a little bit more information, I would encourage you to go to our website, whatisscrum.com, whatisscrum.com. There you can get a free video series that will teach you about the fundamental framework of Scrum and give you a little bit of information about what the role of a Scrum Master is and what a Scrum Master does. If you're looking to get a little bit of education and you're trying to decide which Scrum Master certification is right for you, I would encourage you to go to yourscrumcert.com, where you can get a copy of my book that discusses the big three Scrum certifications, the difference between each of them, and help you decide which certification is right for you. If you'd like to get certified, we offer SAFE certification courses. You guys can go to safe.mansatech.com to get your CSM, to get your CSM, to get your SA, or to get your POPM certification. You guys can go to safe.mansatech.com. And if you're interested in our training and mentorship program, you can go to academy.mansatech.com to find out more about our 90-day immersive program that gives you hands-on training and experience as a Scrum Master, supporting teams where our students have received over $24 million in job offers transitioning into roles as a Scrum Master. And with that, you have a wonderful day. I'm out. See you next time.